From Jerry and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, JESSY. Now, as usual, giving you the headlines first. High Court of Manipur directs National Investigation Agency to submit detailed progress report in Jiribam killings probe. Tenth death anniversary of Lamjing Mayra Sapam Robin Hood observed at Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy. MP Bimola Koijam stresses need to identify non-citizens as their existence will alter demographic composition of Manipur. Registration process of inner line permit system at Imphal International Airport to be fully digitalized soon. Census 2027 will be India's first digital census. Data will be collected through mobile apps and web portal. And Manipur Government Service Federation and Manipur State Pensioners Union jointly appeal to public to extend support in nationwide general trade tomorrow. Now the news in detail. High Court of Manipur has directed National Investigation Agency to submit a detailed progress report in connection with the brutal killings of 6 Meitei civilians, including 3 women and 3 children, one of them a 10-month-old infant in Jiribam district last year. The victims were allegedly abducted and murdered by Kuki Mar militants during an attack on Borobekra on November 11, 2024. The directive was issued by a division bench comprising Chief Justice K. Somashekar and Justice Ahantem Bimosing, while hearing public interest litigation PIL filed by one Soram Tikendrajit. The court expressed serious concern over the delay in the investigation and observed that despite an FIR being registered on the same day of the incident, no progress report has been filed under Section 167 of the Criminal Procedure Code. The bench further noted that no charge sheet has been submitted till date. The bench stated that it has been more than 7 months since the incident occurred and there is no progress report submitted by the NIA. The court observed in its order that if the charge sheet is not filed, the matter should be viewed seriously. The court has now directed the NIA to submit a detailed progress report in terms of the charge sheet by the next hearing scheduled on July 24. It may be mentioned that the incident which shocked the state occurred when Kuki Mar militants reportedly abducted 6 Meitei civilians, including women and children, from Borobekra during a violent raid. 2 other civilians were also killed and several homes were set ablaze. The bullet-riddled bodies of the abducted victims were recovered 4 days later from the Barak River along the Manipur-Assam border. Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy today observed the 10th death anniversary of its past student Sapam Robin Hood, who was killed in police action during a protest demanding implementation of inner line permit system in Manipur on July 8, 2015. Notably, Robin Hood, who studied class 11 at Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy at the time of his martyrdom, was posthumously honored with the title Lamjing Mayra, meaning guiding torch, by Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System in recognition of his role in the ILP movement. During the function held at Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy, located in Nongmai Bung, the school community, along with Robin Hood's family, paid floral tributes to his photo. Speaking to reporters, Robin Hood's father, Sapam Ramesh, expressed pride in his son's sacrifice, saying it was a blessing to see people remembering and honoring him annually. School principal Niram Maishnam described the occasion as a sentimental moment while highlighting the collective effort of students, teachers and school authorities to pay respects to Robin Hood's memory.
Mayamgi oina dilamjing meranam jon pangraba sapam Robin Hood ki tararak suba koi nising thoram sibo koi lebang miam jangna tawidna sadana haikalakat tambi base yam nungai yam pele aduga mana lamjing mera oidna sakraga lebak suju koi tang taba koi ing tapa ama oina lairasanu odna ai papa gi satye laina sorgim famdan kauni jari mayamgi damakta mana sorgim famda sadana lamjing mera or sakibase mapa mama gi satagi chauthokjaba penjaba sadana pokjai
Laibak thiba numit ama khakta school sigi mahairoi ama khak laikidabase akoi oja ama oina aduki matik nungaijade adubu koi oja mayam haudana aidi kamai tawdana date anniversary se mapung phana pangthok sige haidana akoi mayam se khanajaraga tanja sida amuk maga kaminaramba chhatra classmate mayam ama su muk laaga madam oina sinbi bado yam nungai aduga adugi loina na moisu mating pangjage haidana laaga koi mayam tauraga hau tauraga sinminari sini.
Manipur Lok Sabha MP Dr. Bimola Koijam has emphasized on the need to identify illegal immigrants, as unchecked influx of immigrants will have huge effect on demographic character of small state like Manipur. MP Bimol was speaking on a sideline of 10th death anniversary observance of Lamjing Meira Sapam Robin Hood, which was organized by Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System at Memorial Site located at Lamjing Meira Ching today. Huyen Langlon Thangta Yumnam Huidrom presented general salute in honor of Lamjing Meira Sapam Robin Hood, followed by floral tribute ceremony, which was attended by CSO members, club volunteers, students and Meira IB organizations. Speaking to media persons, Dr. Bimola Koijam expressed concern on the ineffectiveness of ILP system in Manipur and highlighted the need to ensure proper implementation of this system. He further reiterated on the urgent need to identify foreigner and non-citizens in Manipur and also demanded a thorough study on the pattern of population growth in the state.
Our demographic character is a serious issue. Both for economic development plan, demographic pattern and character se koi khang mathau yam tai koi masing hingal laiba ni khang de pick follow ni na ko an koi gi protection kamai logan ha gi issue ko maru yang boy mapa na gi changjal ko mi ha se nang gi citizen and non citizen je khaido ko mathau tai madu delineate na ba call it any NRC update tawera na tagan NRC simoina man prime summary ko pan dihay ni na tak chala dia reservation lai do to call it by any other name kong maning am ta ko jo duga foreigner na kanano citizen na kanano non citizen se khaido ko gi process am di taw do ya ro duga sida na tana mu pattern of population growth se kamai taw no ko se ha gi port am achaw bom le zaina inuogi from sidaina emphasis piraise sigi constant awareness ama koi change chumna magi legi dabugi lakpudana na mana legi dabu sagona reba concern je koi demographic concern le ne nata and a demographic concern je koi constantly remind to naha sing sing moi gumba is a symbol le mos.
Inner line permit registration and issuance process in Manipur is set to go digital shortly, bringing enhanced convenience and efficiency for travelers arriving at Imphal Airport. It is said that Manipur Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar Singh, along with the concerned team and the airport director APD, recently reviewed and tested the functionality of the new ILP kiosk system. The digital platform was found to be highly user-friendly, with the entire process taking approximately 3 minutes to complete. This initiative is expected to significantly streamline the ILP process and improve the overall experience for visitors entering the state. The Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India (RGI) has informed that census data will be collected using mobile apps, both Android and iOS, in English, Hindi and regional languages. Enumerators and supervisors will use their own mobile devices for data collection. A special dedicated web portal will be launched to enable self-enumeration, which will be available for both phases of the national enumeration exercise. In a post on X, Registrar General and Commissioner also maintained that Gazette notification for intent of Census 2027 has been issued on June 16, 2025. All states and UTs have been requested to republish the notification in their state gazette and appoint a nodal officer for census. For Census 2027, administrative boundaries across India will be frozen on January 1, 2026. States and UTs have been requested not to make changes in administrative boundaries between January 1, 2026 and March 31, 2027. The RGI has instructed states and union territories to finalize any proposed changes to administrative boundaries by December 31, 2025. Manipur Government Service Federation (MGSF) and Manipur State Pensioners Union have jointly appealed to the public to extend support in the nationwide general strike, which is being organized to protest against anti-worker, anti-farmer and anti-national pro-corporate policies of the central government. Addressing media persons at Tangjing Hall Manipur Press Club, MGSF President Laishram Sarat informed that the general strike would also be observed in Manipur to demand scrapping of new pension scheme and restoration of old pension scheme, regularization of contract employees, provision of health insurance benefits, implementation of 8th Central Pay Commission and release of pending dearness allowances and traveling allowances.
However, Chahi Karasita Lisang Sina consistently Tabak Toriba Karmasari against the interest of the Karmasari, Sakar Sigi policy Mayamama. Masi Akoi Bueno Bidegi, Sakan, Doctor Ibachatari policy Mayamji, Akoi neoliberal policies, Hire, Masi, it favors the corporates, Aduga big businessmen, Adumbayam, favor over Sakari policy, Kanomaka Koina, Ubani. Common demands for all India. Bharat Pumbagi demand Mayamama. Aduga state specific demand Mayamsu. Ada state Mayamisu. Nung Tabak Lepson Baksun Mayam say. Raja Liam Awabu Vista. A coin of all India is cannot the coin Hajagre. A coin the Tabamoti Lepsar Roy. Other demand GD. Karmachadi singing Maru demand with Maramna. Tabak Maki a coin Lepsar Roy. A symbolic protest and I go haying sequate of Jagani. I will demand man, the support we have the symbolic protest and equate of Jagagan, a quay all in the Aga, a quay Isagon subject, Federation, I have Jare.
Coordinating body of Trade Union Manipur has appealed to the general public to extend full support to the nationwide general strike called by various central trade unions across the country. Addressing the media, Convener Kitrimayum Santa stated that the general strike is being launched to oppose broader resistance against policies that undermine public sector.
Manipuri, FMC, Shanti Pornava Nomen, Adus Yawieva. Adi Nation, however, Satpayati, Bakotiba, Mashda, decision language, Mastopun of Davish Yawiva, Manipuri Pazabia, according to which the young Posay Moment, Hengalapa, JST Hapsel Madu and Dana was Yawiana, general people young and wait to according to Doriva Davish, new Israel policy, escaped of view, the all present scheme, Hanik, Sanaba, all present scheme, Sanan, Dumardi, Hosano was in a young one ever. Adu was Yauri, Adamana minimum wages here. A Tama the Sing Daruka, Samapan Tara, Pibu, Adagi, peasants here. Luina Makta, 9,000 minimum people have with Davi Yauri, right? The scheme worker here on my Adagi, contextual worker, content worker, scheme workers, Makoi, the owner, the polishing of PBO, PBO, Yauri, Mui Davi.
Meanwhile, All Manipur Bank Employees Association (ABVP) has announced its decision to participate in a nationwide general strike scheduled for tomorrow, called by 10 central trade unions in protest against the central government's alleged anti-labor and pro-corporate policies. In a press release issued, the Assistant General Secretary of ABVP confirmed the association's full support for the strike and stated that bank employees across Manipur would take part in the agitation. The association emphasized that the strike is aimed at protecting the rights of workers, resisting the privatization of public sector banks, and opposing changes to labor laws that they claim weaken worker protections. The ABVP also voiced concern over the government's economic policies, including the proposed disinvestment in public sector units, and called for the strengthening of social security and fair wage structures. MP Dr. Bimola Koijam asserted that substantial investment in education and health sectors is essential for the state to progress. He was speaking at an outreach program on reviving traditional utong ngari production and pearl culture organized by Manipur International University at Imma Thong Ngak Lairambi, Langol today. Certificates were distributed to participants of skill development workshops held at various relief camps during the event. Addressing the gathering, MP Bimol stressed that developed nations have achieved progress through parallel advancements in education and health sectors. He added that if a society lacks these foundational principles, it will continue to face shortages and setbacks. Highlighting the current status of Manipur's education system, he lamented that none of the state's universities are ranked among the top in the country or the world at large. Although there has been some improvement with establishment of institutions focusing on higher education and technology, Bimola Koijam maintained that this is only the beginning and not yet a complete achievement. He called for the university system in the state to be maintained in a clean and accountable manner, warning that mass production of degrees without focusing on quality would only lead to further decline. He asserted that only full-fledged research and walking the right path will bring about real change and a developed society.
Higher education के field सिदा technology की Manipuri engineering करी का तौर पर से हुजी अकोई न ले लो फिल्म सी best in नते इन्हों को ज़बदा इन inspection ज़बदा but we are just beginning Manipur से कमाई साखुत हंदा के higher मतम दा education से like license दा पैसा था दा दया दे से पिछे भी न खंड रोमानी अदुना अकोई न सी नारी योनबा नारी चाबा सिदा इन हाइचन एक सी अकोई की cultural identity हम सुमो assert तो हुई है कोई नारी चाबा मिनी Hawaii so universities na sige ngari gi nam is the health ki finance ki economic ki civic non ki kari wadu da na tana akhoi kana no hai na masak ta chana na ba item ama sune bas ai na khangjaba education ai na appeal ki tang tau janing babu quality control khar tau biu degree da ka hai na pangpi pisan ba bachan ba madu hai ngadum crack down tau ni PhD no wai chai ko phim tau ko da na Manipur International University se ai na hai je PS open na thabak ismail contribution to the view, aduga quality control to view, genuine.
COVID-19 cases have come down in Manipur as the state currently has 41 active cases. As per official report, 8 persons were discharged today. And on the other hand, Manipur reported 2 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total infected number in the state to 304. An official update issued today informed that 1 new case each was found in Imphal West and Thoubal district. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Director Professor Dr. G. Sunil Kumar has urged the general public to reap the benefits of free treatment of skin diseases being offered at the medical institution. He was speaking at the observance of World Skin Health Day 2025 on a theme, No Health Without Skill Health at RIMS OPD Block, Lumphil. The function was also attended by RIMS Medical Superintendent Professor N. Sanjib, Department of Dermatology, Professor T.H. Nandakishore, and Head of Department of Dermatology, Dr. Chitra Lekha Kaisham. Speaking further, Sunil Kumar officially announced the opening of diode laser therapy and phototherapy machine in the hospital as the first of its kind in Northeast states and expressed hope that it will go a long way towards enhancing the field of dermatology. The RIMS director went on to emphasize the importance of timely care for skin ailments and maintaining good skin health and leading a healthy lifestyle.
Skin frequency and target costly whatever RIMS public free. Facility we have almost all the facility. Skin treatment facility facility we must also remember that skin health is not only cosmetic luxury, it is a critical public health issue. Infections, autoimmune conditions, occupational exposures, and even a social stigma often manifest through the skin. Therefore, this celebration is not only for dermatologists, it is for all of us in medical fraternity.
Manipur University Students' Union MUSU has raised serious concerns over an incident involving alleged inappropriate frisking of students by members of a flying squad during B.Ed examination conducted by Manipur University on July 4. According to MUSU, the incident came to light after a group of irate students submitted a written complaint to the union around 6 p.m. on the same day. However, the matter could not be immediately taken up with the Dean of Students' Welfare as university office hours had ended. Despite July 5 being a holiday in observance of Kanglen, MUSU took the initiative to summon concerned university officials and formally submitted the complaint to the Dean. Following this, the matter was referred to the Students' Grievances Redressal Committee, SGRC. And MUSU further stated that members of the SGRC convened on July 6, Sunday, which is a non-working day, to deliberate on the matter, showing their seriousness towards the issue. However, on July 7, while the proceedings were underway and the concerned student was being called in to provide statement, tensions flared on campus. MUSU condemned what it described as attempts to publicly sensitize the issue before the inquiry could conclude. The union stated that revealing the incident to the public at this stage appears to be an act to tarnish the image of MUSU and the university. MUSU alleged that students are being misled to distort the nature of the complaint, calling it an unfortunate development. MUSU reaffirmed its commitment to uncovering the truth and urged all stakeholders to extend cooperation in ensuring a fair and timely resolution. MUSU also appealed to the Students' Grievances Redressal Committee to expedite its investigation and bring clarity to the incident as soon as possible.
Mairoi sing exam thari gaida flying squad oina ozan nupa ani amadi ozan nupi ama laki makoi gi marakta ozan nupa ani na check tawbada anjenba mongda sathagi haibagi thodok leiki matang asida musuna thamjani badi Koshawneraba Mairoi sing na nubit adugi makki numidang pung taruk tama matamadaida musu office ta application ama patient balaki masigi matung tarakpada khoi university laiba khoi student grievances redressal committee SGRC gi oja sing baktuna Mairoi sing gi wakat adu khana bahauki tang tare thokabanu asida wakat asigi proceeding chathaba haunaba thodok adubu thengnakhiba Mairoi sing statement pinaba honari gai tanjada irang adu thokibani achum maran tidoknaba honariba thodok asibu miyamda Fongdorokpa asi musu amadi university gi michat thinaba honarakpani haina lojai masida musuna tumne laishinde Mairoi sing na masida shu asibu nakan amaromda nathairakkanda chatnaba honarakpa asi yamna taibak thibani maramaduna akoi masigi issue asi nathairakkanda chatkidana ba akoi involve tormibasing adu mahonda akoi haijari masida makhatana tatharaklabadi aduda senaribasing adu afabo oiroi thodok asibu asumba fangnaba honaminasi.
Meanwhile, Federal Students' Organization Kangleipak FESOK has demanded relevant authorities to take appropriate action against the officials involved in the alleged inappropriate frisking of female students during B.Ed second semester exam conducted on July 4 at Manipur University. In a press release, Education and Library Secretary of FESOK, Soibam David, termed the incident as unfortunate, one that tarnished the image of teachers' community. While urging teachers included in examination flying squads to strictly adhere to the prescribed rules and regulations, the students added that it will not remain silent on the matter. It also appealed to the students to refrain from using unfair means in examination. All Manipur Democratic Women's Association, AMDWA, has strongly condemned the inappropriate body checking of girl students by male teachers during an examination conducted by Manipur University. In a press release issued on Monday, AMDWA Secretary Ayekpam Ashabala stated that 2 male teachers from MCA department who were part of the flying squad carried out body searches on female students appearing in the second phase of the Department of Teachers Education examination. The incident reportedly took place in the presence of female teachers, and terming the act as inappropriate and unacceptable, AMDWA criticized the university authorities for allowing such behavior and warned the failure to take proper action would tarnish the image of the institution. The association further stated that Manipur University and the concerned authorities have given assurances to initiate against actions of those involved. AMDWA urged the university to take the matter seriously and ensure such incidents do not recur. Now moving on, Thadou Inpi Manipur TIM has condemned the recent directive of Thadou Inpi Manipur KIM, in which the latter had urged Thadou elected representatives to refrain from joining the popular government formation in Manipur. In a press note, Thadou Inpi Manipur asserted that 3 of 10 ZO MLAs, namely Nemcha Kipgen, Letpao Haukip and Haukot Let Kipgen, hold Thadou ST certificates, and no one has the right to disturb, harm, or intimidate any Thadou ST certificate holding MLAs in exercising their right and constitutional obligations, such as partaking in formation of popular government. Thadou Inpi Manipur further maintained that KIM may face criminal prosecution for criminal conspiracy, unlawful restraint, obstruction of public functionaries, and sedition if their act threaten public order or constitutional governance. While maintaining that Thadou people remains committed to peace, democratic values, and harmonious coexistence of all indigenous communities in Manipur, Thadou Inpi Manipur also maintained that the directive issued by Kim do not hold any relevance to Thadou people of Thadou Inpi Manipur, and it only applies to any Kuki tribe certificate holders. It also urged Kuki Inpi Manipur to focus on Kuki issues and to stop interfering to Thadou, Mar, Paite, Vaifei, Zo, or any Zo Kinder tribes. Landslide caused suspension of vehicular movement along National Highway 102 for a few hours today. It is reported that the heavy rainfall since the past few days in most part of Tecnopol district triggered the landslide, spanning around 100 meters between Chamol and Kongkang village and the Tecnopol police station. Over hundreds of vehicles were stranded for a few hours along the National Highway section due to the landslide. However, resumption of vehicular movement began after GR Infra Project Limited cleared the debris. Disha Committee member and professor of Jawaharlal Nehru University, JNU, Dr. Khagembam Ramesh, inspected various government schools in the Kumbi constituency. The inspection was carried out under the aegis of chairpersons of District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee, MP Angomja Bimol, Akoijam. Professor Dr. Khagembam Ramesh visited Kumbi Sangdong Upper Primary School, Kumbi Adras Government Primary School, Kumbi Thingel Lekay Primary School, Abiram Primary School, Kumbi Setupur Primary School, and Itay Kuno Government High School, and took stock of the infrastructure and manpower in these schools. Speaking on the sideline, Dr. Khagimbam Ramesh maintained that a report will be submitted to Member Secretary of District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee and DC Bishnupur on July 11 and 12. Speaking further, Dr. Khagimbam Ramesh highlighted that the lack of teachers in some of the schools.
District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee member Moina, proper community labor government school sing, Maruina primary school, Amadi upper primary school sing Sida, Tengriva, Ojala Tabagi, Amadi, whatever infrastructure Kadika, no having Kimiki Kontamak, Nasian member Mon Laksabuni, the Irish from Sacharupatamla, Kumbida Leva, proper community labor school sing Hida, Shum the Kataki school Anikatan, Kumbi Sandong upper primary school, Amadi Kumbi Aras primary school, Anishinatana at the Atopa government labor school sing Chidi, Odala Ramdre, at the building Sumatisana Ramdre, Lay my never dipamena. Namdom Sigi, Angang Singi, Kanmiraga, our Apache mentioned Minava Aina, may never depend Puni Chinjari.
Moirang MLA Thongang Shanti distributed sprinkler water pump set to 7 farmers under Prime Minister Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Speaking on the sideline of the function that was held at his office in Moirang Film Laikai, Thongang Shanti urged farmers to utilize the sprinkler water pump set and to ensure self-sufficiency in food production. Members of NPP Moirang Bloc also attended the program. Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission MSRLM launched Saturated Base Intervention Program for Kumbi constituency at Wangu, Sadangkong today. Kumbi constituency MLA Sanasam Prem Chandra and officials of MSRLM attended the function as main dignitaries. During the function, the MLA and officials of MSRLM gave insights on how to reap benefits of governmental schemes meant for boosting economy in rural areas by self-help groups. Speaking in this regard, MLA Prem Chandra asserted that he has been taking proactive role in reaching out the benefits of government schemes in his constituency. He also appealed the people in his constituency to collectively strive towards fostering progress.
Group Pajum to Lucy and Bayaway Hutai. Masi like Lendo Mali, and Kai Maram Sada Beginner. Maram Sada Pesado, Sinaval Pira, the Sinava Hitabi or Mani, Pesha Peter Day, Laudana Day, Sian Bediaro, and the Sai Kogi, Opsana High the city, Pesha Sinodi, connection to Wudu Hondo, Carmaya to Wudu, Matam Primaki Moina Gadoni, Moid Amat Awa Piro High. And then Hoshai Station, Mayam Sing, Jan Taminaga. That's a keeper, Iran Shinamar Moiraga, Silpa Yam, Yam Handari, Rita de Poi, Acton, Arom de Gino, Sassin Dectum de Viade, no Missin Nagadova, Tauviade, Del Anai Jog Mahaviade. Other Sum of Tomantoanpa, Grand Mengilaqua, Poi Kungangaleva, she is a Mayam Singi, said Grand Melody, Central Government Pika Liver, Tohan Kanabu Mayam Singer, Poi Long in the Hinabi, don't see.
Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad Manipur celebrated its 77th Foundation Day come National Students' Day at the Hall of JN Dance Academy today. Speaking in the program, State Secretary of Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad Manipur, Gautam Philem, highlighted the commitment of ABVP in promoting the interests of youths and students in the state. He also assured every possible assistance to students from underprivileged background in pursuing their education.
ABVP Manipur na tungan ba Satra Singi medium da Satra Singi through da tungan ba student activities mayam tawjakre SFD SFS Rasakalamans Helobrat high sing si koi Rasakalamans 2 days ko iba whole state ko iba program no ni college of agriculture da pangtok jakre aduga Saturday 4 campus na ming thola kanda knowledge amadi Manipur University da Saturday khuding koi then campus green campus oina ba plastic free campus ma oina ba damag ta so koi Saturday khuding koi program pangtok ton lakli Helobrat high sing medium da su koi tungan ba sports activities football na chingba tungan activities mayam pangtok jari ngasi maksu 2 days ko state level ko football tournament pangtok jari
Thambakong Thona Paba Village Level Federation and Gomba Laisham Laikai Apunba VLF jointly organized a one-day free health camp today for Thambakong Gram Panchayat under the aegis of Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission at Thambakong Meitei Sanglan. As many as 100 individuals turned up at the free medical camp sponsored by Chief Medical Officer Imphal East. Speaking on the sidelines, Kongba Laisham Laikai Apunba VLF Secretary Laisham Ranibala informed that the medical camp was organized with the aim to address the illness that are being occurred and likely to emerge in the wake of the recent flood. She further conveyed that similar health camps will also be organized in other parts of the Gram Panchayat. We have more news coming up, but before that, let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Hakchang Panatamge Hairabadi, Iram the Masimakta de Leba, Kwaidagi Paraba Hospital Singi Manunda Ama Oiriba, Babina Hospital Lazari.
Mapamasida, Taza Bayarabamadi, Seliam Changdana, Specialty Kunhen Badana Lying Bagi Kudong Chaba Pizari.
Pediatrics, Cardiology, Cosmetic Surgery Amadi, Specialty Makal Maka Kayada, Aikogi Specialist Singna, Marik Chumna, Kawai Hakchang Yauna Lying Zari.
Aduna, State Wangmada Muk Karigi Chatlugani, Aikogi Manipur Dasu Hogikti, Awang Bathaki, Healthcare Fanglabada.
Matam Mangan Biraganu, Sel Henatingan Biraganu, Aikogi Specialist Singdagi, Malemgi Apabathaki Lying Patap Yumpam Oiba, Service Lobiu.
Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Ako pamarol gidamag, Babina Hospital, Saziwa Gel Road, Kabay Soy Imphal Istaleng Sinbirau.
Natraga, Aikogi phone number 6909 390666 ta call to Birau.
Four Myanmar nationals drowned in Thadou River in the past 24 hours while attempting to cross into Mizoram following intense clashes between rebel factions in Myanmar's Chin state. According to Time of India report, the victims were among 17 Chin National Defense Force CNDF members and their captives who tried to swim across the river after their camp was overrun by rival militants. Local leaders of Young Mizo Association YMA in Vafai village located in southern Champai district along the Indo-Myanmar border confirmed that 3 individuals drowned on Sunday night with another succumbing to the river's strong currents on Monday morning. YMA volunteers from Vafai, Farkwon and neighboring villages have since launched search operations to recover the bodies. The violence erupted after the Chin National Army CNA launched a major assault on Camp Rili held by the CNDF. The attack is believed to be in retaliation for the CNDF's earlier seizure of 8 camps from CNA's ally, the Chin Land Defense Force CDF Hong Goram, on the same day. Amid the escalating conflict, nearly 4,000 refugees from Myanmar's Chin state have crossed into Mizoram's Champhai district seeking safety. Over 3,000 are currently sheltering in Jokwathar and an Indo-Myanmar border trade center, while about 800 have taken refuge in Vafai and Saikomphai. Among the displaced are more than 30 CNDF cadres, according to YMA leaders in Vafai. The fighting has so far claimed the lives of 2 CDF Hongoram members, with 5 others injured, including one suffering a facial bullet wound. The injured have been evacuated to Jokwathar, with some receiving further treatment at the Champhai District Hospital. Meanwhile, the Zori Unification Organization Zoro, based in Aizawl, expressed deep concern over the fratricidal conflict between ethnic Mizo groups in Chin state. In a press release, Zoro warned that the internal strife could derail the larger democratic movement against Myanmar's military junta and called for an immediate ceasefire and peaceful dialogue. Now in sports news, Imphal East Yogasana Sports Association will organize the 2nd Imphal East Yogasana Sports Championship on August 16 and 18 at Komba Khetri Laikai Community Hall No. 2. In a press note, the association informed that competition will be held for age group of 6 to 10 under mini sub-junior A category, for sub-junior between 10 and 14 years, 14 to 18 under junior category, 18 to 28 under senior category, 28 to 35 age group for senior A, senior B for 35 to 45 age group, 45 to 55 age group under senior C, 55 to 65 age group under veteran A, and 65 above for veteran B category. All interested candidates from Imphal East can submit registration form on or before August 10. Now we have the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center Imphal, that's maximum temperature was recorded at 27.4 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 22.4 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 76% in the evening. Well, Manipur received 6.8 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. And meanwhile, IMD has issued yellow alert in all 16 districts of Manipur today, with possibility of heavy rainfall accompanied with thunderstorm. Jiribam, Fariswal, Chandal and Tangnoppal districts will continue to be under yellow alert until tomorrow, while Ukhrul and Fariswal district may likely receive heavy rainfall on July 10. Now before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. High Court of Manipur directs National Investigation Agency to submit detailed progress report in Jiribam killings probe. Tenth death anniversary of Lamjing Mayra Sapam Robin Hood observed at Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy. MP Bimolokojam stresses need to identify non-citizens as their existence will alter demographic composition of Manipur. Registration process of ILP system at Imphal International Airport to be fully digitalized soon. Census 2027 will be India's first digital census. Data will be collected through mobile apps and web portal. And Manipur Government Service Federation and Manipur State Pensioners Union jointly appealed to public to extend support in nationwide general strike tomorrow. And that's all we have for now. Before we leave, a quick reminder as usual, COVID-19 is around. Wear your mask, wash your hands frequently, maintain safe distance, and get vaccinated. Stay safe, stay responsible. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.